Hi, I am going to take a cup of tea to the garage, and I think I'm going to clean out the garage. It is a total mess, and I need to get my grow room ready because I want to start some seeds here pretty soon. Yeah, but I do have a thing to tell you because I messed up so bad. So I'm in the grow room, and I have to tell you that I lost all of the footage I have of cleaning this whole area. I have no befores of what I'm gonna show you. I had already cleaned this up, so I'm going to go ahead and decorate this shelf, and then I'll show you the footage that I do have cleaning and getting the rest of my grow room together. But the actual footage of the befores, I'm in my head, I don't know what is going on. If this is me alone, is it happening to you? Because I feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm just out of it. I keep losing things. I don't feel energetic like I used to. I just feel like I'm in this cloud, just hanging in there. So I'm gonna give myself until the end of the month to see if this goes away. Maybe meditate some. Oh, and hopefully November will be better. It's my birthday in November, so it better be better. I thought this would be really good to get my energy and my vibes in the right direction, is to clean my whole grow room to get it all ready to grow. I have like tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, dwarf ones that I want to grow in here, some salad greens, chard, things like that, because you know, my bunny eats a ton of it and my husband loves it, so I want to grow those indoors and I want to start them now. I did put on community to see if any of you want to do like either a Zoom or a live to grow together. I only got a couple of people that responded. If you can comment below, let me know, because I thought it'd be kind of fun for all of us to grow some veggies together. Show you clips after I finish this area of what I did on the other part, because that footage I did not lose, so that you can see exactly how I'm getting the grow room ready. I do have some things that I want to process today in the kitchen. So I have some tomatoes I want to pickle. My friend Heirloom gave me a recipe and I'm super excited about that. And then I have the squash that my mom is going to start a soup, so I want to put the squash in the soup. The squashes are like tiny, like they're delicata squash, but they're super tiny, so I'm going to use them anyway. And then I have, oh yeah, I have the Costoluto tomatoes that I went ahead and I'm gonna dehydrate those. I did that before, I'm gonna do it again. So I'm gonna show you how they turn out. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I've not done that before. So if you got my newsletter, the first batch I did it. I put them on the tray ready to put on the dehydrator. The dehydrator is not working, and then I don't have the oven or the microwave because it's broken. And I'm standing there going, what is going on? And my bunny Kai chewed through the cord of the dehydrator. Thank goodness that I put my air fryer for sale, because the oven has an air fryer. Well, it has not sold. So I brought the air fryer in and I put the tomatoes in there, just one tray because you can put a lot, and it worked. It worked beautifully. So I'm hoping my husband can fix that dehydrator. We'll see if he can, but okay, we better get going because we have a lot to do and get this all decorated and ready so that I'm inspired to come into my grow room, the garage, and spend time here growing. Get your stuff, start getting ready to start growing indoors. It's that time of the year. I have all these things that I gotta place up there. I vacuum, but it's still clean. I think I'm gonna put the blow dryer because then I can blow everything outside. But I have a lot of little things that I gotta put up there and get that going. I think it will be nice and tidy, and I can start growing in here. This is my table, my grow table my husband made for me, and it's super tall. I think it's like maybe 18 inches open there with the lights, and this allows me to grow things that are taller, which is really nice. So like for the tomato plants, things like that that get really tall flowers, this works really well. So that's why I like it. But it's been closed down for a while, but I have some things that I want to go ahead and clean up and get together so that it's all ready. Starting with this thing. It's a little basket, but let me go ahead and blow this up so that it's nice and clean. Let me start placing stuff. I have this basket with this olive branches. I had this in a garage sale and never... Oh, there's one olive that's broken, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. And I have this glass thing. I put all the twine in it, so I'm gonna keep it in one place. Put that there. Do this little candle right here. This is an electric, you know, battery candle. See, I'm gonna put that there, I think. I have this cute little... It's fake, but I don't care. In the garage, I don't really care to put... Remember the rule of threes that I showed you? So there's the 3. Here's the 3. I have this where you put votives in it, but I think I may put some crystals on it. If I can get a hold of some crystals. I just went to HomeGoods and they had a whole thing of crystals. I should have gotten it. That would look really pretty here. So I took all the decorative flowers, the dry ones that I had, and I had recorded it, but again, it didn't come out. So I did this little arrangements with it to get rid of so many bags I had. I made 2 of them. I thought those would look really cute there. And back there, my husband made that out of clay. And I keep it here because I think he's cute. I want to be able to see him. I can kind of peek through it. And then in here I have this basket with extra twine that I constantly use. And then I have this one here. I'm going to be hanging a bunch of baskets on the ladder above. So if you see, I have this ladder that I have plants hanging on it, but I think I'm going to take all the baskets and hang them there. I'm not going to do that this time. I think I want to get the stuff done that I need to do today, and then another day I'll do the baskets there, and maybe I'll take the tomatoes that are outside and hang them from here so they ripen slowly. I think that'll be, yeah, I need to do that this week sometime. And there's the orchids. Mom is the caretaker of all the indoor plants, and she, look at that, this is the old orchid where it bloomed, and she got one coming out here. But what she does, which I didn't know, it would not give flowers every year, and we couldn't figure out why. Well, she found that if you don't feed the orchid when it doesn't have flowers and only give it the food when it's flowering, if you do that, then it starts giving the energy to produce the new stalks like this. Here's a new one also, and then it'll flower, and that has worked so well. She does a great job with all the orchids. I have some indoors that are blooming. I'll show you some of those, but I'm gonna keep those in here for her because they get kind of the light on it. But this is pretty much done. I like that I keep a table here. It's a portable table because I like to sit here with my soil if I'm filling up the pots with my soil. And this really does help. So all it is like a little portable table, foldable, and I just put this on top. And that's all there is. Okay, so that's done. I'll show you the clip where I clean the rest of the garage, and then we'll go and do the cooking. But let me show you that first because I got everything organized so nicely. I thought you might enjoy to see what is it that I keep on my grow room in order to grow through the cold months. I'm gonna put this here. I like the slider ones, they're cuter. I may put some twinkle lights in here, but hide that over there. This is a candle. I did a whole tour of my grow room. There's a little candle. It smells so good. I may use it in my business stamps, the Cocoon raw, and this is when I have my quails. Oh, so sad, but yeah, but these are done, so I'm gonna take care of the shelves below now. I have this basket here that I love. I got this on sale at Home Goods. You can see how it fits the top of the shelf just perfectly. I just love it. It got stuck in here with something, I don't know what, but I'm gonna take care of this, the bottom shelves now, and organize these. Okay, start emptying some of these things. Let's see. I have cinnamon in here. I keep the cinnamon to treat the soil. These are different mesh and measuring spoons that I like to keep. And this, I think this is Epsom salt, and this is food, but I'm gonna leave it here. And this is some earth casting. I think I'm gonna place it in here. I have some. Get these out. I'm gonna place them in here. I keep a little bag of it. And then I'm gonna put this away. This is for winter, but I'm gonna put that away somewhere else. I'm gonna keep my books in here. These I'm gonna put away somewhere else, but these seeds I'm gonna put in here. And then I'm gonna take these and put these away. I need the vacuum. I have some books up here. I'm gonna place this collection in here. These are too tall. Put these in here. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to place this little lights in here. Go. My mother-in-law passed away, but she had painted this right before, and I keep it here so she can garden with me. Put this business cards there, and now we can tackle this mess in here. Go ahead and plug this in. These are extra sticks I'm gonna put with the bamboo sticks outside. These I'm gonna put away. And put these away. I'm gonna clean all of these this week so that they're nice and clean and ready. And then let me vacuum the top of this with a little light. I think I am gonna put this light here. Let me get the vacuum. Okay, that works. So here are my tools. These are some labels. I gotta see if I have more. That's why I'm doing this. I know if I need to order anything. I'm gonna put this little basket here because I have this lotus seeds that my mom got, and these are for outdoor. These are indoors for a bowl. I may do some of these. That would be fun. Okay, I found some of these that I always order. I love these labels. This is what I use. So I like to have them ready for when I start my seeds. Oops. There we go. I think I'm gonna open one more. And they bring I always like using this garden pens because they will not get erased. So I'm gonna put this with the rest of my pans. There we go. Perfect. I don't have to order. I still have another packet here. Right here, these are all my garden pans, and I like this brush if I have to clean something. It's nice and handy. And there we go. This is all cleaned up. I have all my stuff that I use down here, and I tend to have a little table there with my tea, and then I have all the tools I use to grow my plants. Little tripod there, which I may not need. I might be able to get rid of it. And then my 2 shelves with all the rest of the stuff that I need. So I think that looks good. I pushed in this basket here. Everything looks really good. I think it's ready to go. Left in here. Put this. These are like office things. I'm gonna put that away. This, I don't really use anymore. It was pretty cool, but I really just grow in big pots, so I'm gonna put this away because I'm selling this. Okay. Put that away, this away, and then I'm gonna take everything out and clean the floor. I need to empty this corner. These are the covers I use to protect the plants. For the little spiders around. But I gotta clean, babies. I know you gotta go outside. You gotta go outside, girl. Come on. Get on my hand. Get on my hand so I can take you outside. If you like real-time garden experiments, whether they're successes or flops, go ahead and tap subscribe and ring that tiny bell. I post every week and we just sip coffee and grow together. In case you don't know, subscribing to the channel is completely free. Yeah, that's good. And then we got the other table. So it has a little light here. So if I'm growing anything there, I can use this light. I just need to figure out a way to keep it right above, but I'll do that later on. It feels so good to have this room ready now. I think I'm gonna go in and let's go process some of the vegetables that I had harvested. I'll show you what I'm doing with them and go from there. Well, I did harvest some delicata squash and they're super tiny, so I am going to add them to a soup my mom is making so that we can have them. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I'm gonna cut them with the skin and everything. I'm not gonna bother. They're so small anyway. And they're cute though. They're really cute. This one is so tiny. I don't think I'll be saving any seeds from these. But then after, I think I'm going to make this tomato. Look at this orange accordion. It's huge. So big, it's beautiful. It's probably almost 2 pounds. So I'm going to pickle it. My friend Heirloom, she did it and she said it comes out so good. So I'm gonna use the spices I have that she told me which to use more or less. I don't have all of them, but I have some of them. I'm not giving you the recipe because I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I do have on my website my red onion pickle one that I do the recipe, so you can try that if you like, but I'm gonna do a different one for this. They just did not grow. I mean, you can see the seeds, but I'm not gonna keep the seeds because I don't think they're gonna be any good. It's just gonna grow enough. I just don't trust the seeds to be good. But yeah, I'm gonna save the seeds from this tomato though. I'm not getting rid of the skin, and I figure Carolyn said that once it cooks, you can just take the seed when you're eating the skin right off when you're eating it if you don't want it. So I'm not gonna remove any of the skin either. They're so tiny to be able to do that. I mean, look, it hardly has any meat. These are the dill seeds. I let them get ready. I need to harvest some more today before it starts raining, but I'm going to use those on the pickling. Here's the soup she's making, and I'm going to just add it right to it. Okay. Simple, delicious soup for the cold weather that's coming. I do want to show you what I did with the Costoluto tomatoes. I took the tomatoes and sliced them and then put them in the dehydrator almost the entire day. And look at this. They're like sun-dried tomato kind of texture. It is amazing. I think I'm going to put them in a jar with olive oil and some spices and just make sun-dried tomatoes that will keep for a long time. I'm excited about this. I'm going to put the spices on the bottom of these. This is where I'm going to do mine because I'm not going to store these. I'm going to do mustard seeds. No, I'm not measuring. I'll do some cloves. Bay leaves. And I'm gonna do some caraway. I don't know what this is gonna taste like, but we'll find out. And I love pink peppercorns. I'm gonna do some of that. These are some dill seeds. So I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna try to take all the little sticks as much as I can off. Go ahead and place them in. Do some garlic. Okay. That's it. Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna slice this tomato and save the seeds if there's any seeds, because it's a beautiful tomato and it's an heirloom. I'm gonna slice it. No seeds. Oh, there's some seeds here. Not much, but it barely has any. You can see that's all he has right there. I can't wait. I hope the other ones I can do this to them. This has something black there. I don't know if I want to use that. Let's cut this one in half. Okay, so I just took a little container with water, and all I'm gonna do is take all of this pulp and put it in here, and I will let it sit probably for a couple of weeks. I want it to ferment so that it detaches that gelatin of the seed. The seeds that are on the bottom will be the ones that are good. The ones that stay on the top are the ones that are no good. So, and that's it. That's how simple it is. I'm gonna put a little cover on it, and that's that. So these heirloom tomatoes are precious, so you gotta save those. These are gonna be so good. There's the spices on the bottom. So when I get the water ready with the vinegar, I'm just gonna pour it in, and then I'll go ahead and place the lid and seal it. Okay, so I have the boiling water, and she told me to just pour it in. Not boiling, it was simmering. Oh, I may have to do this again. I don't think this is enough for two. Fill it up too much. Oh. Okay, I think I have to do another thing of water. I don't think I have enough for both. Okay, let's see. Is it enough? Oh, it may be just enough. Yep. Wow. Look how pretty that is. I don't like that it's not all down, but when I put the lid on, I think it should be fine. So, oh, and then she said to let it stand in the counter until it cools up, and then put it in the fridge. So, and that's that. We'll see. I'll let you know how it turns out. Continue to keep things very simple. Don't get overwhelmed by what the garden is doing on any season. Remember to grow so that you can satisfy your mind, your body, and your soul.